We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight, and it looks like we are off.
Yeah, we're off as soon as somebody hits the start button. Yeah, there we go. Now we're hitting start buttons. The competition has begun. And I'll let Sparkover talks because I gotta realign all the streams.
All right, so we're gonna start with our first few chests. We're going to get a cursed belt, a dragon scale. I have a feeling the runners are only going to want to put on the dragon scale at this point in time, and of course the third chest there is a key. We're starting with the return spell, so runners are going to be able to have keys today. Like
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And it does turn out that one of our racers has possibly forgotten about checking your spells or just using that. So in the treasury, I saw fairy water, a missed chest by accident, apologies, stones of sunlight, and a guard who really wishes to be blocking the final chest.
Shocker. Oh, wow, really?
2 gold chests actually based on the money that Braxis has. So it looks like that money will be accepted on that side. Otherwise, the other 2 runners who held on to their key are fighting. They're probably just going to hold on to that key until they can purchase more.
Yeah, by the looks of this, by the looks of the damage being dealt to those slimes, it looks like we have a minimum strength seed.
Let's see, Braxis just checked the strength, and I saw 6 for the attack power.
Oh, was it 6? Oh, still not great.
Not the greatest. You're still going to want to be fighting only the smaller enemies at that point.
Oh, somebody says we need more. Somebody says we need more Sparko.
We all need more Sparko.
There, how about that? Do we have more Sparko?
Hello, everybody. I am prepared to be louder just for all of you. Let's enjoy more Sparkover.
That's right. Ah, much better, says the man, Ferran Burgundy, the DJ. Anyway, slime draws near, slime runs away from Aligerbrap, and another slime. All the slimes. Oh, level 2 was hit, and I have no idea what happened.
Please bear with us as there were a few little rocks to jump over when we were starting the stream, but we do seem to be in motion now. So far, slimes seem to be the very popular enemy. But let's see, we have another level. No, I was mistaken.
No, Smashy gained a level. It was 5, 1, 2, and 9, so 5 strength. So now you're getting toward ghost territory, but all we're seeing is slimes, which is fine, but you're going to have to kill another 10 of those if you want to advance.
I do see a Drakey on Ursine's side, but other than that, I've only seen Magidrakies and Scorpions.
Yeah, I like the idea of putting the Drakey to sleep here, because you got the magic, might as well use it, but you're not dealing any damage to the Drakey either, so...
Yeah, sleep strats are very real in the beginning, but only if you can land some punches. So in level 1, we are looking at the blue slimes.
Oh, the slimes are... Okay, here we go. Drakey over on Aligerbrap's side, and oh, this is gonna be a victory, dealing 3.5 damage there. That's so I think Aligerbrap's found the correct zone right now.
Yeah, and I'm also seeing some ghosts on Ursine's screen. Unfortunately, with level 1, that's going to be a little bit difficult to defeat, I think. But we do know that now they're in the area.
Yeah, I think she's gonna need a excellent move to advance. So, and I see Ferran Burgundy has observed with the Magidrakies having sleep, so that's not great.
So Smashy decided to check out the treasury, but reset immediately, not finding anything immediately useful.
Yeah, I'm guessing our runners, a lot of these runners are trying to get the 85 gold necessary to buy another key. And looks like Braxis Muse tried to check out the cave.
I think we're looking like Swamp South from what I'm seeing here, the walking pattern.
Oh,
Like a lot of north.
yeah, so a very aggressive play, but I mean, I like what he's doing here. Just aggressively see if he can get into the back of Garanham. Yeah, not going to do it in that attempt, but I like this idea.
But unfortunately, a very aggressive attempt was met by a very aggressive wizard.
And I see Smashy gaining 8, 6, 13, and 5. I hope I got those, yes. Yes, I did get those statistics correctly. Correct, excuse me.
So now Smashy will be able to kill these first enemies a little bit easier. And we have Braxis finding the back door to Garanham through the swamp cave, just as you had mentioned.
Ah, so
we're get to see.
so enough.
Yeah, so we find the silver harp in one of the back chests, an herb, you know, it's useful, and another herb, which is technically useful. And now we'll possibly go shopping as well, because Braxis had already opened up the treasury in Tantagel and has a little bit of money left over from the deaths.
Yeah, let's see what is up for sale today. It is gonna be... Ooh, copper sword. That'll work out just fine. I would take the copper sword over the chainmail. Yep. Offense wins races, in my opinion. So, yeah.
That'll help. Meanwhile, Aligerbrap has also made it up through the back door as well. Not really has any money, though, so won't be able to shop quite as extravagantly. But still, very good to know.
Oh, nice play by Aligerbrap there. And Copper Sword gains 10 offense to the player's attack total. Dragon Scale, though, is picked up at the beginning of the game, adds 2 defense. So defense. Oh! Another town found by Braxis here. All right. And that ghost is dead air.
So Smashy actually did get another level. I did notice a 10 for the attack power. That's also going to help quite a bit as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking Smashy might want to check out the intermediate zones here. See if he can come up with something a little bit more experience pointish. That's not a proper word. Oh well.
Though at the same time, with Smashy not having very much HP left, I'm wondering if the plan is just to get up to 85 gold and then, you know, get the key and move on from there. Because Smashy does know that there is gold in the treasury, so once you get into that, you can buy more keys and be on your way.
Alright, so I will tell everyone what is at stake here. Which is a very delicious food, by the way. That's just my opinion, of course. But anyway, I've finally put up the fact that everybody's got 4 points. This is a position round, so everybody has very similar points. So basically, whoever wins this race is going to be right back into the thick of it. They will probably be in 17th, 18th place, something like that. Which you need to be in the top 16 to advance to the playoffs. So that's pretty much the gist of it. You'll be right back in the thick of things.
So let's see, we've got our players starting to... Oh, hey, there is a metal slime on Braxis Muse's side. Let me just interrupt myself for that super important little baby here. So I believe I just saw that the metal slime... Yep, the metal slime has sleep. Very, very safety strats.
Ew.
Yes. As I was saying, the runners are now up to levels 4, 4, 4, and 3 respectively. So we're getting a little bit closer, and exploration is starting to happen. And as it was noted in chat, it is possible to do a gold grind with the Swamp Cave. You just have to get to Garanham and then come back without having opened the chests beforehand, but because you'll know that there is a town with nearby equipment, that could be a very powerful move for the beginning.
And Smashy electing to sacrifice, and that'll cost him half his gold, 15 seconds in the penalty box, and the worst part, a stern lecture from the king.
However, he does seem to have a plan. He's going right back to the treasury.
Smashy being a bit greedy here. Whoa, and Aligerbrap has just been broken into 45 pieces by a clay monster.
Yeah, as much as we laugh about golems for being easy to run from, they are never fun to find early on, because when your agility is lower and you don't have very much equipment, they will wreck you and punch you, and you will be very sad.
Yeah, I do like. Oh, another town. Okay, I was gonna say I like Ali's what Ali's doing there, casting return as soon as the lecture is over. It saves a few seconds. Oh, 27 hit points over on Braxis' side. Well, on level 5.
Yeah, that's going to help the exploration quite a bit. But can we make it to the next town? We're very curious what lives right close to the starting zone.
Yeah. And I see Smashy making it to Garanham, and he'll be happy to see that a broadsword's available, if he didn't already. He might have already. Oh, as a matter of fact, Smashy's eligible for the chainmail as well. That will add 10 defense, so that'll help matters a little bit.
So over on Aligerbrap's side, we found the town of Vermilder, which for two of the runners, they have access to keys. It's not going to matter quite as much. For the other two, it will be very important for them to find. So it's not too far away, and they will be able to get back onto their keys when they get over to there, which is quite close to start. So a little bit of a less of a worry for them once they find it.
Yeah, and I did notice some magic armor available for purchase. That is the best armor that you can purchase. It's only the second best armor in the game, but well, if it takes forever to find Adric's armor, which is the best armor in the game, yeah. Anyway, Ellie's won the game because Blue Dragon just dealt 42 damage. That would be a nice mode. That would be a very interesting mode if McGrew was able to pull that off. Oh, if you deal 42 damage, go straight to the credits.
So Smashy is the first one into Cantlin with keys, I believe, and we are going to take a look at what the coordinates are today.
Oh, how about 45 south and 71 west? I don't know.
Ouch, intense. Why not 22 and 22?
22 and 22? Okay, sure.
In any direction.
Oh.
43 north and 37 west.
Well,
we haven't really seen that far into that direction to determine whether or not that'll be a princess seed, but I can't tell. I feel like as Sparkover, I would definitely rescue the princess, but when wouldn't I rescue the princess?
well, yeah, exactly. Especially when you have cursed belts in your possession. That's actually one of the new modes that is coming real soon to. I don't know about real soon, but it is coming to the Dragon Warrior Randomizer.
Soon TM.
Yep, exactly. It's called Sparkover Percent, and if you basically if you give the princess the cursed belt, you win the game.
So Ursine, who did not escape the throne room holding a key, made it over to the town of Vermilder, actually. So, you know, knows where you can buy keys. Restocking is available.
And it looks like Smashy's taking another trip to the penalty box, almost to level 5. But Braxis is at level 6. Picking up that copper sword early has really helped.
Yeah, I also feel like Smashy did a lot more exploration once making it through the swamp cave. And now finds the town of Renalder.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what this box is. It is gonna be a fairy water. Come on, Remolder. I think we can do a little bit better than a fairy water. I mean, at least we get a cursed belt or something.
Well, we already have one cursed belt. There's only a chance of one more.
Oh.
So I'm trying to figure out what cave, Oh, that was you were actually in the Swamp Cave South and walked back out. I get things.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, okay. I was gonna say, okay, Smashy has actually found another cave. For a second there, I thought it was actually the other side of the swamp cave, which would be hilarious, especially in this version. But it was not. So, it's, the Grave of Garenham. That is what Smashy has found.
So 3 chests right away up top, and then 2 chests a little further walk away. Though we are still relatively low level, getting to the bottom could be a challenge. In fact, thanks to this Demon Knight, getting to the top 3 chests could even be a challenge.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. When you see that screen of black, you know it's over.
There's nothing more intimidating than a Demon Knight in the dark. You can't even see it.
Nope. In my opinion, that's one of the most hilarious parts of this randomizer. It's just like, where's the monster? Oh, it's a Demon Knight.
I do love it. I think the first time I saw it in a randomizer, I took a picture of the television because I'm like, look at this. It was very precious. So we've got Braxis back in Cantlin, also going to find out the coordinates. Exactly, if you can't see it, it can't see you. Ostrich strategy.
Oh, I guess I should put in the tracker those coordinates.
It's a very
I
long
think that's
walk for this
right.
man when you have very little health.
I think that's right. 43 north, 37 west, something like that. Oh yeah, yep, that's
Yes,
exactly
that's
correct.
correct.
Yay!
Fantastic. So it might be a little while before we're able to see those coordinates in person, but we will see how realistic it is later on.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for Princess Percent.
Oh, what? Oh, well, of course you're rooting for Princess Percent. I mean...
Farco always roots for Princess Percent.
Yeah, I mean, if you weren't rooting for Princess Percent, I'd be wondering if you're somebody else. I mean...
He's a very good Sparko impersonator.
Yeah. Apologize, the commentary and the runners are incorrect from the Randroid. Maybe somebody can go in there correct them. I have to work double duty. I have to restream and commentate, so yeah.
Wait a second, Aligerbrap is both tracking and running? Very impressive. So anyway, the runners seem to be trying to break out of, close to the beginning zone, but a lot of powerful enemies are just sending them back home saying, no, we don't want to let you go out. That would just be un-enemy-like of us.
Yeah, Smashy's probably got the best chance of breaking out, just because he's got the broadsword and the chainmail. But, yeah, I mean, it's going to happen sometime. But not in Aligerbrap's case. Got rung up by a roo-roo-roo.
I feel like most of these, everybody has found a town so far, so if anybody is really ambitious, they could even try the slow gold grind, where you just constantly enter and exit the palace and get their treasure chests. It has been brought up in chat a couple times that a gold grind is possible through the town of Garenham as well, but nobody has opted to try that out yet, so we shall see.
Yeah, that's one of the harder grinds to pick up on. I mean, I've missed it before, so yeah.
So Smashy just picked up, I believe it was the half plate that I saw, so that's going to help a little bit with more defense.
Better in Soda Pop. Great to see you here on Random Mania tonight. Calling me a legendary DW runner. Well, thank you very much. But as I mentioned, I make mistakes too. So, I mean, I don't have 15 league points right now. Lord of the Synth made sure of that. Defeating me in week 2 with a very good grind strategy.
Pardon me, as the IRL fun police run by outside, we have Smashy going back into the grave, almost getting over to the treasure chests, and now with the half plate, will you be able to make it? Oh dear me, we found a Star Wyvern. And it has hurt more, so unfortunately, Smashy will be sent home yet again.
Yeah, that's a pretty yucky monster. Yup. Only 20 experience points to go to level 6 for Smashy. And gonna pick up even more gold. Might be picking... No. Gonna just keep wandering around here. And the werewolf claims another victim. It's wow, my goodness, all these very strong monsters.
Yeah, there's quite a few, just, you know, just outside the safer ranges of the castle.
Running
away. But I believe Braxis is in the grave, and we have found the death necklace, another gold chest, and some wings. This is a more obvious gold grind position here to be in. I wonder if we will see that.
I bet the chances are very significant, in fact. But have we seen a silver shield yet? We very well could have. Watching 4 runners is a bit of a challenge, but well, we'll work with it. Let's see. Yep, werewolf wins again. Demonite wins again. Everybody who likes seeing tough seeds, they win again. And I apologize, I've got a little bit of restreaming issues here. We'll work with it.
It's been a night of shenanigans, I think, tonight for trying to get things to work.
Yeah, let's see, did Braxis? No, Braxis did not gold grind.
Chose not to.
I do see level 7. I did not see the statistics gained. And the werewolf wins yet again. My goodness. Well, eventually somebody will be breaking out, and it will be a good thing. Smashy entering Cantlin. What will he pick up? Probably a large shield? Or... we'll see. As you're picking up a bunch of keys again, let's see. Okay, Ursin bought a half plate. Okay, there we go. Did Ali buy something as well? I'm not sure. Thanks, Ron. Burgundy,
Sorry.
4, 5...
But
Oh, I'm sorry. 4, 5, 7,
Go
and
ahead.
12. So, I mean, the statistics actually aren't too bad. I mean, you got 43 strength at level 7. That's not bad.
yeah, definitely able to hold your own by that point, and most of our runners have weapons now, I believe, or at least 2 of them do, so able to start breaking out a little bit more.
Yeah, well, there's magic armor in Caitlin, but that's not a silver shield. That is a silver shield. So Smashy will pick that up, and I see Urzin picking up, doing that slow castle grind.
Yep, saving up the money, thinking, I'm tired of this, I don't want to walk around without proper protection anymore.
Yeah, I can't blame her one bit. Knight with Dragon Lord breath, my, ugh.
Oh dear.
But Smashy does advance to level 6. 8, 7, 7, 8 for that. Oh, another skeleton. This is good. This is good. I suspect that with 54 hit points, Smashy can probably beat Wolf Lords now.
Yeah, I want to believe so with the upgrades and the, you know, the armor and the new stats. Those should be realistic now.
Yeah, Wolf Lord's granting 52 experience points. That's quite a bit. Blocked there. Smashy's gonna have to try a different route. Looks like Braxis is back in the grave of Garenham, and oh, here's another werewolf.
I feel like so many of them today.
Okay, Aligerbrap back into her molder and looks to be picking up some equipment. Well, no, maybe not. An NPC says no. All right, let's see what he picks up here. Broadsword, okay, and probably half plate as well. Yes, yes.
That'll definitely help more again. I wonder if that is, Ursine is probably eyeing some of those, but with all this money that we're getting, I feel like we're going to see a very big purchase after this small grind.
Yeah.
I shouldn't call it a small grind. There's a lot of heart going into this.
Yeah, I know. Probably a flame sword, possibly, or she could be going after that silver shield. Oh, there. Oh, sorry. Droll Magi. Oh, over on Braxis' side, that would be the perfect monster to kill if it wasn't breathing fire.
I feel like the Drolls, for some reason, they always seem to be able to breathe fire.
And
I know
Smashy.
it's supposed to be randomized.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be randomized, but what I do
They
know.
always do that.
What I do know is that Smashy got a Kaishin no Ichigaki, and that knocks out a Wraith Knight. He also put it to sleep, so he was gonna win that pretty much. So 72 experience points. That's a really nice monster kill right there.
Yeah, even the not largest of the equipment purchases are definitely able to help you as you get through. Like, just those little things can add up a lot over time if you're able to get them earlier. So that's just so much more time that you're able to spend killing, you know, the higher mid-range enemies that your other opponents might not be able to if they don't go shopping right away.
What is this thing doing? There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Well, we're back to regular streaming now. Oh gosh.
So Ursine has finished the gold grind and is going to go shopping his 12,000 gold. So we are going to see a magic armor purchase and a little discount with the half plate. And a broadsword.
Yeah, that'll work. 20 attack power and 24 defense points, up from the 16 of the half plate. That'll do.
So very nice upgrade on that side.
Yeah, and the
Magic armor is definitely going to help.
yeah, the other benefit for that magic armor is that hurt damage is reduced. So I mean, not as great as Erdrick's armor, but okay.
It's something considering we seem to be a little bit far away from Erdrick's armor as far as we know right now. You never know though, it could be sitting there as a freebie in coal.
And there, on Smashy's side on the bottom right, is From Burgundy's favorite town.
Hey, it's got a very affordable inn.
Yep. That's about all Smashy wants of it. And we're going to check out the cave. Oh, it's the Grump. And, yeah.
We'll be needing it later, but right now if you try and talk to him, he will say some very unkind words to you.
Yeah, so, let's see. We have 2 wandering caves in the dark. 1 finding a druid. Let's see. Smashy finding the Silver Harp Cave. That's, is that gonna work? Oh, yes, Smashy does have the harp. Alright, so Smashy's got the Staff of Rain now. So, he's gonna need to pick up one more item, the Erdrick's token, which could be anywhere. We'll see where it is, but yeah. And then the Grump won't be a Grump.
Until you exchange the items and then he becomes grumpy again.
Yeah, no, we gotta give the Grump a I don't know, a happy school or something. I don't know. Ooh, I like what Smashy's doing here. Gonna try out the Demon Knight here. Not the best chances in the world because of that 1 in 4 dodge rate, but does hit the Demon Knight 4 times and gets 90 experience points. Boom, experience lead, level 8, 2 power, 2 speed, 1 hit point, 7 magic, but the new spell is Heal More. Okay.
Beautiful. You are essentially required to have Heal More to kill the Dragon Lord if you don't want to do it within a timely fashion. And
yeah.
Also, it's very useful to have on you just so you're able to actually, stay alive further.
Staying alive, meh. Okay, here we go. Aligerbrap going through the gold grind the speedy way. He's gonna pick up gosh knows how much money. Uh-oh, Ursin's been disqualified. She sold her cursed belt.
I admit, I'm pretty sure I saw Braxis do that earlier as well, so... I mean, how are you going to give Gwaelin a nice gift if you just sell all your possessions? Really?
I have no idea.
But here we have the faster version of the gold grind, and I have a feeling, because we've got so many towns, we are going to see a good number of money, and it looks like, I believe we're stopping around 20,000 I saw.
By the way, Ursin is not disqualified.
No. I wouldn't be that cruel to put that rule on our community.
But you're an administrator. You can do that.
I have power. Alright, next league race. Cursed belt rule. Figure out what that means later.
Alright, let's see. All right, great. Ali dodges the knight and picked up 22,000 money, so that's probably looking toward, I'm guessing, magic armor and silver shield? I don't know.
You did pick up the magic armor. I suppose we're just going to be going elsewhere for that silver shield.
Oh, I see a wraith over in Urzin's side. Oh, got sleep. And wraiths aren't the easiest monster to put to sleep either. And a wolf lord over in Smashy's side, and that's a much better monster. Looks like just throwing claws around, you know, like a bear. Oh no, never mind. Dragon Lord breath. That is not a friendly wolf. No. Okay, we see Charlock Castle. We've seen it once before. I think Smashy found Charlock first. I might be wrong about that. Let's see. Braxis found Erdrick's Cave. I don't know what was found there.
I believe I saw a key at the bottom of that one. So, something they already have. Not too exciting for that, but it exists and they know what it is, or at least one of them does.
Oh, there's coal. Oh, Ursin might get something really good in coal here. Let's see. She finds the fairy flute. It's not a bad thing. The fairy flute puts golems to sleep. So if golem is one of the mini bosses, that might be a really nice thing to have.
It can be useful, it can not be useful. I mean, there definitely is no doubt that when it's the first of the 3 searchable items you find, you're usually not quite as happy with it, but it can have its own utility. Oh my, so I don't know if we knew this before, but metal slimes have sleep and Dragon Lord breath. I knew we knew the sleep, but the second one? I'm not sure.
Nice play by Ursin, going after that Wraith Knight and got rewarded with a Kaishin no Ichigaki.
And so after that sleep and Dragon Lord breath, Braxis did actually kill the metal slime and got to level 8 as well.
I am just seeing that on my stream. There it is. Bam. Level 8. Lovely.
Meanwhile, Aligerbrap has made it up to Canlin and will be purchasing the silver shield. So the best shield in the game, also very expensive, but thanks to the gold grind, not that unrealistic to get most of the time.
Yeah, nice play by Ali right there. And we just saw for the first time over in Ursin's side, everybody's favorite monster, the Red Dragon.
Oh, yay.
Yep, the Fun Police is present in Dragon Warrior 1 and 4, and is also present in every single Final Fantasy that I know of.
So we're finally starting to be at a point where, oh my, Braxis just got an excellent move on a metal slime, and will be advancing to level 9. Some very nice buffs there.
Woo, boy. Yeah. I just saw it now, and that's, wow. 9, 1, 16, and 1. That puts Braxis on par with Smashy, I believe. So, right back in the thick of things here.
Yeah, slightly ahead in experience, so those 2 metal slimes definitely help propel.
Heal more! Yeah, heal more is great, especially against a wizard if all the wizard is doing is just swinging the stick. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there is everybody's second favorite monster, the Armored Knight. Followed immediately by a red dragon.
Oh, geez. So Ali was having a fight with the blue dragon. Blue dragons have heal, and Ali was really trying to whack through that, but unfortunately, eventually the blue dragon caught up and ended back up.
Yeah, that would have been a really nice, cool kill if Ali pulled that off. 180 experience points. So too bad that blue dragon has heal.
So unfortunately, I missed the top of the mountain cave, but Ursine is on the bottom floor of it and has just found another cursed belt, which confirms now that all 3 search spots have items. And since we know that Cole had the fairy flute, we need both Canlin and Hawksness.
Liking what Braxis is doing. Fighting this werewolf doesn't look like it's doing anything fun, so go ahead and knock it out. 95 experience points. Yeah, well done. Up to NG, confirming our tracker up to NG. First time tracking, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you for joining us today. Confirming that it was the fighter's ring. Another droll down. Let's see. Will Ursine fight this werewolf? No. Braxis getting an excellent move on this Star Wyvern, but I think it was like the worst excellent move I've, yeah. It was not a very good one, but it doesn't matter. 105 experience points.
So instead of an excellent move, it was kind of like an okay move.
Maybe more like a great move. I don't know, something like that.
All right, we'll take that.
Meanwhile, Aligerbrap got slept by a metal slime, and then the metal slime dealt 138 damage in 2 rounds.
So I'm just going to confirm now that in the original cursed belt chest in the grave is actually where Erdrick's sword was, not on the very bottom. I think we both unfortunately did miss that early on, but now we have confirmation of that, so thank you very much up to NG for catching that the first time.
Well, we just found Erdrick's sword. Braxis Muse found it in the 3rd basement of Garen's grave, and that is... Braxis might even want to consider fighting this Armored Knight now, actually, just to see how much damage he's dealing.
Possible, though also with only 1 more heal more, may just want to attempt to hold on to it just to be sure to get to the bottom of the grave. Though, now that I think of it, there is nothing important down there. We have found everything important that we can find in chests, and, well, Braxis probably doesn't know, but we know that there's nothing else in chests that we need.
Aligerbrap finding the coordinates, writing them down, and getting ready to explore that. Let's see. Star Wyvern found over in Urzin's side. Smashy running away from werewolves. Kind of surprised by that decision, actually. That would have been good for level 10. Now
Yeah,
that...
possibly just trying to be a little careful for proximity's sake.
Yeah. Well, that is a good monster to kill over in Brax's side. A really cute-looking specter. What can I say? I like blue ghosts.
Got a nice hat.
5, 5, 12, and 4. Those are the statistics. So decent strength, just slowly gaining at a nice steady pace. Uh-oh, here comes trouble on over on Braxis' side. While Smashy kills a Demon Knight. Nice one.
So we're very close to the final chest at the bottom of the grave. Which again, shouldn't be anything too significant, but what could it be? Maybe it's money.
Maybe it's a new car!
It's a torch!
Droll Mantis with Stop Spell. Well, you always love seeing that, especially when you have Erdrick's armor on. Alright, here's the last box. Oh, you got it, Sparkover.
I think I'm ahead of you. My apologies for the spoilers.
Oh, yeah, oh. Yeah, see. Alright, fine. Okay, so this Armored Knight's gonna destroy Braxis here, but now he's got that information that he's dealing a lot of damage to it, and gonna take advantage of that information next time he runs into an Armored Knight. Probably might take advantage of, might compete against those red dragons too.
So meanwhile, also Smashy managed to grab Erdrick's sword. So I believe that's 3 of our 4 runners now who have it.
Yeah, this is turning into a pretty nice competition here between Braxis and Smashy. We're 47 minutes into it. You're watching Randomania 2. This is the second of 3 races of Dragon Warrior Randomizer. Third one's happening right now on Randomania. Randomania Uno. Or just Randomania. Anyway, I'm Gameboy F9. I'm joined by Sparkover, up to NG, with the tracking. Thank you all very much for joining us here this evening. Oh, nice play by Braxis, knocking out that blue dragon for 180. You have to say that number that way or it doesn't count.
Yeah, at this point, when you have Erdrick's sword, some decent armor, and heal more, it's pretty easy to find yourself fighting, a lot of the more powerful enemies now, as long as they've got no tricks up their sleeve. So it really makes it a little easier to progress by this point.
Oh, I get to say the same thing about Smashy that I just did with Braxis. Surprised that he's not trying out that Armored Knight. See how much damage he's dealing to it, but no matter. There's Smashy getting his new car or new torch or something like that. Maybe the torch is worth the value of a car, but anyway.
That's a really fancy torch.
And it looks like, what is Ursine doing here? Is she also in the grave?
She is, and hopefully, soon she will be grabbing her own Erdrick sword as well.
I see a rogue scorpion kill over on Aligerbrap's side. Nice one. And Smashy now getting that information that Armored Knights are winnable fights now, and profits greatly off of that.
Though unfortunately for this last one, without any healing power, that fight will not be won. But we get to go home and see what else is out there.
Less 955 money. Okay, so I keep talking about favorite monsters and everything. The Axe Knight usually is up there, but I just noticed that the Axe Knight casts Sleep.
Ooh, not so much fun. So we've got Braxis exchanging the Silver Harp for the Staff of Rain, and over on Smashy's side we've got the Gold Grind. Perhaps we'll be seeing a Silver Shield and possibly Magic Armor in Smashy's future very soon.
I do know one thing. Braxis picking up the Staff of Rain. Have we not found Hawksness yet?
Don't believe we've seen Hawksness. I think that is our last thing at all that we haven't found, actually. I think we've seen everything else.
So I guess the question is, who's going to save the princess? Who's going to try the count? Who's going to say screw it and find Hawksness instead? Actually, it doesn't matter because you have to do both anyway. So, well, okay. You don't have to do Erdrick's armor, but when you stand a much higher chance of defeating the Dragon Lord with Erdrick's armor, you're getting Erdrick's armor.
It's highly recommended.
Alright, so Tillo observing that Urzine does pick up her sword, and everybody's got a lot of power now. Ooh, and Smashy with a Kaishin on the Axe Knight doesn't find out the... oh, that actually was the Swamp Cave boss, so Smashy does pick up the princess here.
Yep, it's a Gwaelin seed. We'll be saving the princess, possibly on very many counts, and the Axe Knight is a very friendly grind to have when you learn Hurt more, especially because you can often kill him in one hit. Sleep makes it a little bit less fun, but still very possible to deal with.
Alright, got away, and that'll be it. Gets the coordinates. Oh, by the way, since it's a princess seed now, you all can go ahead and spam PogChamp icons or emotes or whatever it's called, emoji.
Well, it looks like we hit level 11 on Smashy's side.
Oh.
So, yeah, I feel like Smashy and Braxis have been just sort of exchanging the lead a little bit here and there, depending on whether or not they are, you know, trying to find things or, you know, just grinding as they go. So Smashy purchases the Silver Shield, and Ali finds coal. Meanwhile, Ursine has just spoken to the old man for the coordinates. Advancing the plot all over the place here.
And now everybody's spamming a whole bunch of emoji there. But 7, 5, 3, and 8, those were the statistics for level 11. And while we've been concentrating on saving the princess, Braxis Muse has taken a 350-point experience lead.
Smashy has been up to some business. You know, running some errands, but that is also a time to fall a little bit behind in the experience category. However, some of these chores are things that Braxis is going to possibly do, either save the princess or just count out the coordinates.
Alright, let's see. Aligerbrap finds the bonus cave. I don't think he's going to find much. Oh, finds another torch. Which actually isn't bad, because you'll want one for the dive.
They are useful. You just aren't always excited to find them.
Ooh, if I was Braxis, I would have fought that golem. I mean, it would have been a very expensive battle, but can you really pass up 255 experience points?
Oh, it's difficult. Anyway, confirmed Erdrick's token is on the map. So we know that Erdrick's armor will be in its lovely vanilla spot in Hawksness. But where is Hawksness?
Let's see. Let's say it's probably in the middle of a swamp. I think somebody has said it's always in the middle of a swamp. Let's see. Smashy seeing Sherlock now. Well. All we know is that Hoxus is somewhere. It's been a very long time since McGrew's mapping thing has failed, so pretty sure we'll find Hoxus at some point.
Soon enough. When you've got 4 people scouring the map, eventually, you know, one of them will find it, and I believe everyone will want to. Something good armor. Oh hey, what is that on Smashy's side? It's Garenham.
Yeah. Yeah, Garenham does not equal Hoxus, but a wizard kill for Braxis Muse. Nice one.
We're taking on the larger enemies.
Ooh, red dragons have the spell of hurt, but I fear that red dragons also might have heal or heal more.
So once you learn Stop Spell, that is quite nice actually then, especially if they have a very large chance of casting their spells.
I bet you Ali's gonna hunt down red dragons for a while now. That would put him right back into the thick of things, but another town's been found. And Ali is not letting anybody get in his way. There it is, Hoxus found.
Yeah, this town's a little run down. What's with that?
Yeah, the Dragon Lord was pretty mean to Hoxus, had to destroy the town because he thought that was, you know, had to make a plot somehow, right?
Oh my. So we've got a red dragon in Hoxness.
Well, that's not nice.
But is it not? They do have the hurt spell, which is very appealing as far as fighting goes. This could be a really good grind spot if I am seeing nothing but hurt and heal more. So unfortunately it does mean that we are going to want a stop spell, but it also means they're going to be nice and squishy when you actually are ready to grind. And I feel like a lot of these runners are going to be ready to grind very soon because we are recovering most of the items.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. Ali's gonna need to get a Kaishin here in order to win this fight, but probably. Unless Red Dragon has like 25% heal more.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate part where they're not doing quite enough damage to really be able to, you know... The Red Dragon's probably going to have a couple chances to heal, so... And once they cast heal more, all of your progress is lost. Though Ali is trying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I believe level 12 has the Hurt More spell, so that's gonna speed things up even more.
Yeah, I feel like once you've done all your chores and have gotten everything you need to, I feel like at that point, your pretty much game plan would be just hurt more everything you can until you find Stop Spell and then take care of that red dragon.
Alright, so our tracker up to NG has posted the stats for you. Looks like we are good to go as far as hit points are concerned. Getting kind of close to Death Necklace territory. Need another 16 more there. MP isn't too bad. You got 10 heal mores. Agility, we could get a little help on. Strength, well, we're gonna need more strength, but getting there,
Yeah, slowly creeping our way up. We are only at level 12 for our highest player so far, so definitely not within, you know, the level you expect to be fighting yet. Creeping up there. The HP is actually pretty high. We could even see a Death Necklace on the horizon here.
Alright, and Braxis is taking advantage of that hurt more and knocking out knights like their tinfoil. Excellent move on the wizard. Over on Smashy's side, the bottom right. And Aligerbrap is going to take a nap. A very long
We
one.
have a world to save.
well. No.
I mean,
guess-
to be fair, a hero's got to rest too.
Yeah. I mean, you got to save the world in 90 minutes or less, or something like that. That's about how fast these flags are. Next week, we're going to get pretty crazy. We're going to implement speed hacks, and we're going to not randomize the map at all.
Yeah, that should be pretty exciting to see. I can't imagine the shenanigans because, I mean, you already do know the layout of the land, but depending on how your enemies fall and where the towns are, it could still lead to things being very interesting.
Yep, that's right. And Ali has used the fairy flute to put that golem to sleep. And I see Braxis finding Hawksness. And I find Smashy finding Hawksness too. Oh, Smashy running from blue dragons. Okay, alright. Alright, let's see.
Possibly wants to keep all of his MP for whatever the mini boss is, but well, unless someone gets very lucky, we do sort of know how this is going to turn out.
Well, we just saw the luck right there. Braxis Muse knocking out the red dragon and scoring Erdrick's armor, and he's like, "Yep, I'm fighting again." Yeah, he'll get the bad news shortly. Well, maybe not this red dragon. Oh, dodging. Oh, gets another red dragon. Oh gosh. Is he just gonna keep? Well, he might as well just keep firing red dragons because it looks like red dragons heal more chances, maybe 25 or 50%. So, if that's the case, maybe he could absorb a heal more here. I don't know.
So, the red dragon did just cast heal more rather, and saw a lingering on the spell menu. I'm wondering if that's the first one that he saw and then was looking for the stop spell. Anyway, down on Ursine's side, we have another princess rescue. Hello, Gwaelin. You are safe now. At least hopefully. You're not guaranteed until you get her home, but it's a pretty safe map for that, with outside and return.
Alright. So
we have a question in chat from Any Snail. What does this mean? Speed hacks. Maybe you should explain that, since you quite like them, it seems.
yeah, so what it is basically, you know how the text is being printed one character at a time, and you know it takes a while to say this is how much damage that was dealt. Well, in speed hacks, we print it gets printed one line at a time instead. So it knocks off about half an hour from the average randomizer time. But we also do a few little things like the monsters only flash one time instead of 4. The ends are more instantaneous, stuff like that. And
Definitely a lot of a faster game.
Oh.
Go for it.
Yep, sorry about that. And it does appear that the red dragon's heal more is a lot more frequent than I anticipated. It looks like it's a 50 or 75%. So Braxis is abandoning that grind.
So Smashy picked up the rainbow drop in the middle of that. The one time you can talk to the jerk when he is not so much a jerk.
Ooh, you'll be happy to see that Ali has also rescued the princess. Oh, wizards are so good to knock out right now. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's probably the best grind now that I'm thinking about it. Smashy's founded Axe Knights, even though they cast sleep. Hashtag not random enough.
Now, it's truly randomized, therefore things that happened in the original can also happen again.
Well, yeah. Yeah, really liking this grind that Smashy's doing. Probably gonna keep doing this until stop spell's picked up at least. Phew. Those were not good statistics. 1, 1, 1, and 9. The only good thing out of it is another heal more for the final dive.
But I feel like this is a pretty decent setup at least. You have the Axe Knight that you can hurt more, and then when you get stop spell you can always think about the red dragon and Hawksness.
Alright, so let's see here. Urzine is wandering the map, no magic left. Not sure what she's finding. I think she's still gotta find Hawksness. I see Ali's trying to find the token spot. Alright. Nice kill over on Urzine's side. Star Wyvern for 105. Might pick up the Demon Knight as well here. And Blue Dragon kill over on Ali's side. Very, very well done there.
Very buff and very strong, and almost to the point where the runners have pretty much everything they need, so it'll be interesting to see what the grind strategies are for the remainder of it.
So Ali does have the west corner correct, but needs to go very much south in order to get the correct latitude.
Ali had picked up the token. I believe that is close to... Do we have... Yes, Ali does have the other items. Is going to need to visit the jerk sometime soon.
Yep, that was very good. Well done there. And let's see, Smashy continuing to knock out Axe Knights and taking the lead. And really, Smashy doesn't need to do any more exploration, so it's pretty much get up to Dragon Lord eligible here. And any snail over in chat asking, all week is Speed Hacks Week next week. That's right, we're gonna have 10 races for you.
Yeah, with this league, you know, there are different flags every single week. A lot of different settings are really being tested out for the format, so it's been interesting to see the different combinations of things.
Oh, and Smashy just got slept and wrecked. But quite frankly, if I was Smashy, I would just go right back in there and just keep killing X Knights.
Yeah, though if you do get slept a lot, it can be a little bit discouraging. So we've got Ursine very close to the coordinates. I believe we are, yep, right in the area right there, and Ursine does take the token as well.
Dun 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 dun. You gotta do the quick fanfare, it doesn't count, right? Alright, so we are still wandering around a little bit. Okay, there's Ursine finding Erdrick's token. Very well done there. And then promptly finds the red dragon. Oh dear. And now she gets the good news that the red dragon casts hurt.
Followed by the bad news of the heal more. Seems to be the case that, of course, you will not find out about heal more until their health has been deteriorated a while.
Boo, red dragons.
So in Smashy's corner, we have a rainbow drop happening. We are building a bridge.
And as a result, we have a rainbow babble over in chat.
Put your rainbows in chat, folks. It's time for the rainbow bridge. We're not going to be taking it, though. We're just going to be dropping it and moving on.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to admit though, Sparkover, the rainbow bridge is not as awesome as the Sparkover bridge.
Well, it's not, but we do not see the Sparkover bridge as often lately.
Hey, if
For
you...
those of you who might not know, Sparkover Bridge is a bridge that leads to one tile of land. Rumor has it there is a legendary seed out there where you can find Erdrick's armor on that one tile of land across a bridge. We haven't seen it yet, but I want to believe we will one day.
But if you play Dragon Warrior 2 Randomizer, there are 3 Sparkover bridges, and they all contain items.
I haven't yet finished a seed of that, but I will one day.
Alright, I'm taking you up on that. And I see any snail in chat putting up a rainbow kappa.
It's a rainbow.
Alright, let's see. Smashy going back into Hawksnest, probably taking advantage of that stop spell. That just doesn't sound right.
Stop spell.
Oh, alright, here we go. Fairy Flute being played on that golem.
Safety strats, I love it.
Praxis Muse knocking out an Axe Knight for level 14. And the stop spell. But he's like, no, I'm not going to go after red dragons. I'm going to keep going after Axe Knights. And that experience lead that Smashy has is about to get wiped out.
Yeah, the red dragons can be good, but the Axe Knights are also right next to home, which can also be an advantage. Whereas if you do happen to die, you know, you're right next to where you want to be leveling up.
Alright, so, let's see. Oh, no. Yeah, declines that golem. And, let's see. Ali's going after a red dragon now, while Ursine's defeating a green dragon. Looks like Smashy got a first try block of the red dragon spell, and that's going to be a victory.
Yeah, that's also another concern. You can get stop spell and that's great, but that doesn't guarantee that it's going to land every single time.
Yeah, and, I like what Smashy's doing. You gotta just see his stop spell if he just got lucky or if he's got very low resistance.
Yeah, it's not turning out so great now, but either way, still with the red dragon casting hurt, it's still not very much. When the red dragon does attack, it's not as pleasant, but very high hurt rate here. I want to guess 75%.
Yeah. It looks like the stop spell resistance is around 8 and 16. You know, about 50-50. But all the while, Braxis is continuing to chomp away at Smashy's lead. As a matter of fact, as we're starting to see more and more of those stop spells fails, it's looking closer to 9 or 10 out of 16 for resistance. Well, there's the block, but still it's taking 3 tries, and that's costing 6 magic every time.
Yeah, that's quite a few moves for both taking out your MP and for potentially being attacked by the red dragon. So finally Braxis goes down to say hello to our lovely Princess Gwaelin. I believe soon we'll be finding the token down on that side as well.
And for stats, we have 5, 3, 7, and 6. Not enough strength. We're almost into Death Necklace territory, however. And Braxis is going to be down to 1 magic point after the outside spell is used. Let's see. Ali's just defeated a blue dragon. Is still hanging in there. The race is not over by any means here.
Yeah, we're not even sure what Sherlock is like yet. I mean, we do know that the red dragons are relatively safe in their hurt casting, though perhaps the armored knights could have something scary for us?
I don't think so. I think the Armored Knight was doing nothing but fighting. So, unless the Armored Knight has heal more.
When trying to run from them, heal more. Doesn't matter so much.
And looks like Smashy's gonna knock out another red dragon here. Maybe? Yup. So 1,000 experience point advantage now. So you're getting there. Unfortunately, Smashy is out of resources, but is going to try to walk to gain more HP here. Now finds a knight. That is not boding well.
But he gets an excellent move on it and survives through that. We were looking at our herbs for a second on the menu, but... he goes to the menu and gets the wings and goes to the man who will heal your MP.
Hooray! What are we up to? We are up to 13 heal mores. That means you will want to deal about 12 damage to the Dragon Lord each go around, but you probably have some double chances, so might be able to get it. Might be able to get away with 130 attack power without the Death Necklace. The point I'm trying to say is you probably need about 10 more strength.
Yeah, even with the double attacks, it's not quite not quite the chance here, and you don't have enough health to go without. Or use the death necklace, rather, so...
Alright, so Smashy's back into the Axe Knight grind. That's probably the optimal grind here. And it looks like... Is Braxis going for the token now, or... No, wait. Does he already have the rainbow drop? I don't know, but... Or is he going back for red dragons? All I know is that Ursine picked up the Staff of Rain. Yeah, up to N.G. in chat mentioning that agility isn't all that great. Only, yeah, 64 agility. So, we've seen worse, but yeah, we've seen a lot better too. Now, of course, it could be like my seed where you can gain 32 agility just in one level. So, we'll see.
You never know, especially if the game isn't very giving in the earlier level. Sometimes you'll see its stats skyrocket later on. And sometimes that's what you're really just waiting for. You're waiting for 1 or 2 strength just to really make the battle right, and you get like 15 and you're like, well, we're overpowered, but this is great.
Alright, let's see. Looks like Ali's seeing if the red dragons are... not very resistant, or not very resistant, excuse me, to soft spell. Got successful that time, so that's another red dragon kill. And Braxis has some walking to do.
You know, time to stretch your legs. Go for a walk. It's a nice day outside. Look at that, the sky's blue. At least I assume the sky's blue. You never actually see the sky unless you're in battle.
Well, if there's anything like where I'm at right now, it is... Oh, no, wait a minute. The sun did come out today. That's not very common for where I'm at.
So Ursine gets to level 13. Let's see, we got level 13, 14, 15, and the mystery level that I just cannot see right now on Ali's side, but... Smashy is definitely, you know, keeping that lead active by about 2,000 points right now, and has opted for Axe Knights now.
Yeah, this is turning out to be the optimal grind, even though the Axe Knight has sleep.
Yeah, I think it's probably still worth it. Anyway, we are going to get a peek at level 16 now. Let's see what we get. 10 power. I believe that's going to seal the deal.
Yeah,
agility, 1 HP, and 0 MP. Empty, I loves it.
Yeah, let's see. So you're dealing 7 to 15 damage. Is that right? Yeah, 7 to 15 damage. So you're dealing 11 damage per shot. And you got 13 heal wars. Sharlock shouldn't be that terrible unless you run into a whole bunch of Axe Knights. Yeah. I mean, the only problem is you got 67 agility. So I'd say the 2 monsters you're really worried about are Axe Knights and Armor Knights.
Yeah, I suppose having the lower agility and also the lower defense means I'd rather, you know, lower defense from the lower agility that can sometimes offset the high HP, but I want to believe double attacks could still give a very good chance of this being successful. But it all depends on what Sherlock brings. And Smashy did get the silver shield, so that's going to help over the counterparts who have a large shield.
Yeah, but Smashy is 3 points short of that 86 defense power needed to prevent the 49 hit point attack from the Dragon Lord. So you just gotta be aware of that. It could happen. So yeah.
Yeah, true enough. If you know your defense number and are very aware of that, then you can be careful with that. But it can always be scary when you're really hoping for Dragonlord Breath, and all of a sudden the attack is larger than the Dragonlord Breath can be. We are diving into Sherlock to see what's in there.
Yep. Looks like Stoneman for now. Meanwhile, over on Ursine's side on the lower left, got slept and burned by the metal slime, unfortunately. Yeah, so far so good over in Smashy's side. About ready to finish the first floor.
And delve into the darkness. See what's down there.
Yeah, well, blue dragons, that's not a bad thing. I think they just scratch you, so to speak. They just go, rah, yow. Meanwhile, over on Ali's side.
Progress now.
Yeah, so now we've moved on to the second zone, which features golems. That's not bad. Let's see what else. Green dragons. That's not bad either, even though they were not damage broken. I'm going to take a quick side trip to Ali's side. He picked up the Staff of Rain. Looks like he's eligible to pick up the rainbow drop, and there it is. Looks like the second zone of Sherlock is looking very good. So that just leaves one zone, and that's going to happen starting in the next basement.
Not seen anything way too bad so far, so so far we're pretty successful. Down onto the U room, as I will call it. The me room? No, the letter U.
Oh, whew! Green dragon's only breathing frustration fire there.
It's just a little snort out of their nostrils.
Yeah, it's just like, ow!
Just a warning shot.
Werewolves also in this zone. That's a nice find as well. No treasury check from Smashy. So we're going straight into the Dragon Lord's hands, and he'll accept half the world, and we're good.
Wait, what?
Stoneman, those aren't bad. It's, oh man, four for four. This, oh wow, this is an amazing dive.
So, have you ever liked an excellent move? Because have I got an excellent move for you? And in one hit, the armored knight goes down.
Yeah, that's perfect.
No fears whatsoever in that fight. You're just like, no, I'm ready for this. Let me through.
Smashy did not do what I told him to do, which is actually the correct play. And here's a visit with the Dragon Lord. I might be using some herbs if he's got them, but I think we're good. We're going to the Dragon Lord 2, and I am afraid that he's been picked off. It is time to get out your calculators. The Dragon Lord has anywhere between 150 and 165 hit points, and so far only 15 has been dealt, but Smashy just got a double attack. That's helpful. Oof. 4 single-digit rolls so far.
We are getting all the low ends of these attack range right now. It's unfortunate on Smashy's side.
Yeah, this is...
A lot of 7s, and that's not very lucky in this fight.
No, that is actually the 6th consecutive single-digit roll. And finally a 12 comes down.
And there's a 13. I believe we are up to 72 right now, which is almost halfway there, roughly. Given that we don't know even the exact health.
And then an 8 comes down. Down to 6 heal more, so 7 attacks. Oh, this is going to be iffy.
I believe we're up to 100 now.
Yeah, Smashy...
4 heal mores left.
Yeah, Smashy really needed that double right there. Braxis is actually going Red Dragon shopping over in Hawksnest, so that looks like he's liking that play, while Smashy gets a number double, and now he's in really good shape.
Yeah, we have potential to kill the Dragon Lord on next hit, but I think we are safe at this point. I've got 147, and with a 13, Smashy takes down the Dragon Lord.
Yeah, great fight, great decision by Smashy to dive Sherlock. It turned out to be a very easy dive this time, and Smashy will be your winner this evening with a final time of 91 minutes, 59 seconds.
And so our hero, with the princess in his arms, walks off into the distance with some trumpet fanfare.
Trumpet fanfare? Boy, I'd love to have something like that.
It probably sounds a little better than that. I'm sure the king has actual instruments.
All right.
Well, let's see, we've got... Oh, I was about to say we've got 2 Hawksness grinds going on right now. Immediately, Brax goes straight home to prove me wrong.
Yeah, everybody grind.
Pretty much at this point. Magical hour, where all the players have the things they want, yet not the level. As we've established, 16 is quite safe. And we've got 2 other runners very close. In fact, at level 15, we have Ali going into the Dragon Lord's castle, possibly thinking about grinding on the way down. We shall see what the plan is. Or going back into coal.
Alright, we're going to see if we can get Smashy in for an interview here. And then we'll have a chat. I guess we should give sound to somebody else. Let's see. There it is. Sound.
Oh, I see Smashy in the waiting room. Shall I do the honors to drag him in here?
Yes, please do.
Hello, hello.
Olio.
GG, Smashy, well done. Well done. Yep. Nope. Go ahead, Sparkover.
All right. Well, congratulations on your win. That was definitely a fun little seed to watch. Any initial thoughts? Anything you want to get out here? Tell the kids.
Yeah, that felt really good to just come out here and just. I felt really good going through this seed, especially when I found that Urgic sword. That was just setting up for a gold grind. and it's like, oh, I have a sword.
Yeah, always nice to stumble upon that a little earlier, especially if you're perhaps thinking of gold grinding for the flame sword. You're like, well, that saves me some time.
Yeah, and early on I took those 2 gold chests in the armory, took those, went through the swamp cave thinking maybe I'll wind up in the back of Garenham where I'll immediately see it and I can pick up a really good weapon, kind of help out, and as it turned out I was able to get a pretty quick broadsword, and I think that helped me out a lot in the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. You had you and Braxis were sort of changing places in experience around the mid-game, but I believe you were ahead for closer to the beginning of it, so that definitely helped you a lot.
Yeah, I see Braxis on 16, I guess going to 17 because he never got silver.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy Sherlock, was it not?
Yeah, well, the only thing that was really going to be threatening was the Armored Knight, because the Red Dragon, if you're trying to get away, would just spam the hurt on you, and that's not going to kill you anytime soon in this seed. We had good health all the way through, and hurt does nothing to Erdrick's armor, so...
Well,
really, not really a problem.
well, you could have had the Axe Knight with sleep. You could have run into that, but they didn't show up either.
They did on the first floor.
Oh, okay.
But still, that Axe Knight with sleep, yeah, it's going to be kind of damaging, but unless you get slept for like 5 turns, it's not going to kill you.
Yeah, but you would be losing. Well, yeah, you'd probably lose an herb or two. But yeah, you're right. Praxis is almost at the 14,800 money here.
Yeah, he might get there conventionally. Also, I was really sad that I just could not find a way. I was looking early on, just trying to find a shoreline where I could see tangible from so I could count, but I never did. And that made me sad.
Oh, you're learning. You're learning from the finest, so to speak. You're just like, oh, let's look over the other side and then count from the other side of the continent. Aha. Yeah.
I think I actually had a practice seed once where you had to loop all the way around the first continent to get the Cantlin, and when I did that, I was thinking, oh, maybe I can see tangible if I just walk a bit further over, and I did, and I started to count that way. Is, well, there goes your sign to left and right.
Yeah, but yeah, that's one of the, that's a really nice skill if you're able to pull that off, that's for sure. So now you have 9 league points, so you're pretty much right back in the thick of things. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that feels good to maybe try to live up to some of the maybe overblown expectations, but yeah, I felt like I really needed this win to stay competitive, especially since there's another bit of chaos to end all this. So yeah, kind of good, nice and good to get back in the thick of it.
Yeah, and also that's going to be a position round too, so that's just going to make things even more interesting. All right, well, unfortunately we're out of questions, so do you have anything else to add before we wrap up this race here with our final 3 runners?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of wondering when everybody else got sword, because I think we got the harp and stones fairly early, so I was thinking that might have been a bit of a thing where someone might not find it until they're in Sharlock and it's like, oh, wait a second.
I
But-
think that Braxis was first. I think,
so I guess
yeah.
people, I guess people just went for it and wound up getting it, and well, I guess Braxis. Speaking of getting it, look what Braxis is about to get.
Yeah, yep. I like it. I like it. I mean, might as well, seeing that you're here. All right, Smashy, thanks for joining us. Congratulations once again on the win, and we'll see you next week for Speed Hacks Week.
Speed Hex Vanilla Map.
Whoa. All right, so Ali has gotten level 16. If he goes, then this is going to become one heck of a race here. No. Silver Shield is not in Garenham. Gotta look south a little bit, and then I think... There we go. Now we're gonna get a Silver Shield from Braxis. And then what will he decide? Oh, I think Ali's gonna do a dive because he's buying herbs.
Yeah, you definitely want to be prepared in herbs for this. We also do have Ursine in the Dragon Lord's castle as well. Only at level 15 though, so it could just be scouting, possibly seeing what's down there.
Yeah, I think on 85 magic points it is going to be a scouting mission. Unless she thinks that she might get 20 magic, which would wind up being a... Well, not 20 magic, like 20 strength, that's what I was looking for, which would wind up being a brilliant play, but...
Yeah, even with the not full MP, it's not ideal. However, with Cole right nearby, I believe it was Cole right beside Sherlock, you know, it makes it very easy to just pop in, see what's around, and possibly fight a little bit more if that's your plan.
And the green dragon spits out a fireball. And here we go. We got a Sherlock race.
Yeah, the two of them are very close. A lot of this is going to come down to encounter luck. Usually, what can slow you down the most while traveling through Sherlock?
Well, red dragons have been found in the top 2 floors here, so that will make the race a little bit more interesting. There's the Axe Knight, Smashy was mentioning that, and there's the Sleep. Oh no. Oof, 0 for 2 over in Braxis' side. And then immediately runs into another red dragon. Alright, so the race down Sherlock continues here. As Ursine knocks out a red dragon for 255.
Yeah, so we do have Ali ahead by almost a full floor here.
Unfortunately, Braxis has lost a heal bar because he had to cast the Radiant spell.
Oh yeah, and that possibly could make the fight close. I'm trying to remember how close Smashy's fight was, but I don't think I noted how many heal mores were left over at the end.
Smashy had 1 heal more left. I'm thinking Braxis should find a favorable fight, get to 12,000, and then move on. Hopefully there'll be more strength awaiting on level 17 here.
Yeah, that could definitely be enough to tip the scales. We already do know that there is an armored knight to fight. And definitely some smaller, safer enemies as well, so...
Now, there's the green dragon. Smashy was wondering if Braxis would try that, but he does not. Ali still has full hit points.
Perhaps, Braxis is just playing it safe and waiting to see exactly what the, grind enemy is. Just, you know, to make sure how safe to take it there.
Yep, and let's see. Both are now in the final basement. Ooh, this might be Ali's to win. And also, let's keep in mind... Yeah. And let's also keep in mind that Smashy had a lot of low rolls. So probably on average might have 2 heal mores in excess. So ooh, we're gonna see. This is gonna be very interesting.
Ali takes down the armored knight with no problem. Herbs up a little before the Dragon Lord.
And now Braxis will take on the Armored Knight. And, well,
Declared a fool.
Yep, Allie's been declared a fool. Well, ran into a green dragon first. Okay. Well, now Braxis is going after that green dragon. It's going to need one more monster. Alright. Allie's going for DL2. Not the monster Braxis wanted to run into, the Axe Knight.
And we do get the next level, and it gets 8 power.
Yeah, and Allie starts only at 18, so it's yeah. Well, this is going to get pretty interesting, I think. With that 8 extra power, it's pretty much a sure thing. If Braxis goes, like, right now...
I've been trying to pay attention to both screens at the same time, and right now that Ali has done 76 damage, but there is also a chance that I perhaps have missed an attack in between watching both of them. So hopefully I am somewhat accurate right now. But yes, Empty Eye did mention there was a triple attack to start, so that's a very good spot to be in.
Indeed, as Braxis knocks out DL1, but I think he's going to be too late.
Yeah, if my calculations for Smashy's fight were correct, we are looking for 160 damage or less. I believe we're at 112 right now.
Yeah, Braxis... Oh, gosh. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, no. He fought at 45 hit points and died.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I had actually missed that while watching the other Dragon Lord fight going on here, but thank you for catching that.
And 2 people in chat have asked why, and that's going to be the very first question we ask when we interview Braxis at the end of this here, but I believe we are going to have another Dragon Lord Slayer, and there it is. Aligerbrap will take second place this evening.
And down in Ursine's corner, we have just hit level 16 over there, so already being in Sherlock. very close to where we want to be. Might just pop out, heal, and see what happens. So we have another race on right now.
There it is. Final time 149.44. All right, let's pull up this. There we go. And then let's invite Aligerbrap to the interview room. All right, so we'll see if Ali will join us here. Probably because he just joined the Randomania server.
Yeah, please bear with us. We're using a different Discord server tonight due to some technical difficulties from earlier that we were trying to avoid. I didn't want to be a robot tonight, and I believe we have one Ali here in chat with us. Hello, congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, so your thoughts on this seed? It was a quite the seed in the end.
I mean, the biggest thing that was worrying me was the red dragon. I was able to kill one earlier. I didn't know they had hurt more, so I didn't figure out that they had it until I tried to get the armor for the probably. I think I got it on my third try. I think something like that. It was something that was hard to get.
So Braxis happened to be on DL2 the same time you were, and he actually decided to fight on 45 hit points.
Oh, that's kind of surprising. Unless he was really behind in this count, I don't know.
Yeah, well, he had 85 magic left, so I mean, he'd only gone through 2 heal morts, so I don't know. I mean, might have to ask that a little bit later on, but
Yeah, and also I forgot how to count the princess. I went north instead of south, and I figured out, oh, it's not the good way because I think it was maybe 12 steps north you could go, and you need 18 south from what's the name of the town? Garenham, I think.
right, yeah, I think you did go north, and then yes.
Yeah, it's
Aside
always a
from
little
that, I
tricky
mean,
that
my
way.
dive, I don't know if it was good because I dove so many times in the grave, just trying to set up a gold grind, and I think I was really happy that I was able to get the sword while diving further, and that really made the gold grind easy. I was kind of worried a bit earlier because I almost died trying after having my silver shield money, and I was just able to save to make sure that I would be able to get my silver shield once I go to Kentland.
So with this second place, you're now going to have 7 league points. So you're going to be about 2 to 3 points away from the playoffs right now. But we're heading into Speed Hacks Week and another Chaos Seed. So what are your thoughts coming up in these next 2 weeks here?
I haven't played a lot of the last two. I played one seed from what we're playing next week, and what I understand, I feel it can be really linear because you know where the towns are, and often if a town is blocked by something, you kind of have to go to do the chain to be able to get progression. So I feel it's more about being efficient in your grinding and maybe get some luck. for the last week chaos. Well, it's chaos. We know what it is. It's probably different. It's going to be probably much harder than the previous races because the odds of getting a gold grind are really lower in this. So it could be problematic, I think.
Yeah, that chaos mode is probably going to be like the great equalizer as far as this league is concerned. So, pretty much anything can happen in that mode. All right, Sparker, do you have anything you have on your mind to ask Ali?
I think you covered pretty much all I wanted to say. I was going to try and interrupt a little bit just to say that now we do have Braxis back on the Dragon Lord.
All right, then. Do you have any more thoughts then, Ali?
I want to thank you for everything, the race that was streamed, and thank you for everything that you've for this Sparkover, Game Boy, and up to NG who have stepped up tonight. I want to thank you all.
You're welcome, and thanks for being with us tonight. Well done. All right, so Braxis got picked off, and but with this much higher attack power, 9 to 19, gonna be in really good shape, I think. Yes. Oh, hang on a second.
We are seeing, I think, all double-digit attacks right now, so that's very helpful. I want to believe that we are going to be this time.
I swear, I know I can restream.
I believe in you.
So I'm just going to have to trust in Sparkover's calculator here, but I'm seeing a lot of 11s and yeah,
We're
double
up to 89
attacks.
right now, currently.
Oh,
Now with that
89.
107. We are pretty solid here.
Yeah, 100 and change with 8 heal mores left as Ursine gets a Kaishin no Ichigaki.
And
Yeah.
on that note, Ursine also going to the Dragon Lord. So I'm at 141 on my calculator. Unfortunately, with Ali's fight, I never did get to find out any more information about the Dragon Lord's health because I missed a thing and got to 146, which is impossible. But if I calculated right here, we got 157 as a total. So we're slowly calculating what the maximum health is.
And that is all. Braxis has defeated the dragon. The dragon. The dragon! Now, Ursine might have a little bit more of a challenge, up to NG, noting that she's got some lower defense. So that Dragon Lord can deal, I think it's 52 damage, he's telling me. There's a 49. Ouch.
Yes, with the low agility and only the large shield, it's going to be a pretty brutal fight. The chance of double attacks is pretty low, I want to believe. It's not impossible, but it is going to take probably some good math and luck.
158.20 is the final time for Braxis.
There we go, a hit for 51 damage. Brutal. It can be tricky to to work with that too, because you're so used to thinking that 48 is generally or 49 rather, is your safe place to attack on, but you really do have to sort of calculate for that. There we have her healing on 49 health, just because there is the chance.
Yeah, we have Braxis joining us in chat here.
Wow.
GG.
GG, thank you.
So, a few of us were wondering why did you fight at 45 when when you had 45 hit points there against the Dragon Lord the first time around?
I fat fingered. I went to scroll through and to heal more, and I fat fingered the ape.
Oh, I see. I
Yep.
see. That's unfortunate. I think you were going to be third, even with a successful fight, because Ali got you first. But yeah. So, but yeah, that makes sense. I believe. Oh, go ahead.
Otherwise, I thought the seed was pretty well straightforward. The only problem that I really found was not really having a decent grind spot. It was either the Axe Knight there in the Swamp Cave that put you to sleep, or it was trying to land Stop Spell at the Hawk's Nest Red.
And before we continue, we have a victory over on Ursine's side, and she will clock out at a final time of 2 hours, 1 minute, and 8 seconds. I'll let you continue the interview, Sparky.
All right. Well, and with that, our 4 racers have finished. Any more particular thoughts on that seed at all? Sorry, I was sort of half paying attention to the other Dragon Lord fight going during that interview.
No, like I said, I mean, I thought it was pretty straightforward. I mean, we didn't really have a struggle at the very, very beginning like I've seen over the past week. The only thing I said was trying to find a grind spot at the end was a struggle, because it was just a matter of either trying to land Stop Spell on the Red Dragons and Hawk's Nest, or dealing with the Axe Knights with Sleep and Swamp.
Yeah, they were both tricky in their own way, because with the Axe Knight you can often kill it, but when it does sleep, it's really a bother. But on the other hand, Stop Spelling the Red Dragon was not easy.
Exactly, yep.
But I think I saw most of the racers do a combination of both, possibly out of frustration, who knows. But either way, yeah, the grind seemed pretty straightforward for most people. Ursine actually did choose to grind a little bit in Charlock close to the end there too. The enemies were alright in there, I think. Always tough to decide when things are just a little bit annoying. Why, hello, hello?
I believe we have Ursine joining us in chat here.
Possibly fixing up Discord shenanigans while we wait. Braxton, any other thoughts for you?
No, like I said, I had a lot of fun. GG to all the racers and everybody that commentated, did the restream, and Randomania for hosting us.
Well,
I'm
thank
here.
you for... Hello! Well,
Good
thank you,
game.
Braxis, for taking part and giving us a lovely show to watch. And hello, Erstein.
Hello, how are you guys?
Oh, it's a lovely night to watch Dragon Warrior random. All of our pals. So how are you doing? How are your thoughts on the going-ons of tonight?
They're alright. I didn't like the way I played in the beginning, and then I couldn't find Hawk's Nest, and that took me a while to find, so I thought I was behind, and Discord was messing up, so I actually didn't know that anybody had finished, so I was kind of disappointed to see that everybody had finished before me. But that...
Well, if it is any consolation at all, Hawk's Nest was, I think, the last important thing for everybody to find, so... It was definitely very well hidden.
Yes, I mean, I'd been in that cave. I wish I'd just gone a little down earlier, of course. I don't think I'd have been able to fight at that point in time, but at least I would have known where it was.
Yeah. Though the endgame seemed to go pretty smooth for you in the end. I mean, I know we were both watching sort of 2 descents of Charlock at the same time, but you seemed to go through Charlock, pretty easily, and the Dragon Lord fight went off without a hitch, so even with the high damage that the Dragon Lord was doing to you because of the low agility and the large shield, you know, still handled it really well, and it was successful.
Yeah, I hadn't played a long Sherlock in forever, and I was pretty happy just to go through, and yeah, it was nice.
Fantastic. Anything else any other comments you had on?
No, not really, just glad it's over, and I was nervous about it because I hadn't played in a week, but I'm glad it's over and I enjoyed it, so. And thank you for you all and just everybody hosting us, and Game Boy and Sparkover. Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you as well, Game Boy. Any other thoughts or questions?
I think we're good to go, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Many thanks to all of our runners, Braxis, Sally, Ursine, and Smashy, for a great race. Hope you've all enjoyed it, and everybody watching here, hope you all had a great time. Thank you for joining me, Sparkover. It's been a pleasure. This is our first time we commentated together. It's awesome.
It was a good time. We should do it again sometime. And also, as well, thank you for, you know, relatively last minute picking up the restream for this so we could get all of the 3 races restreamed tonight. Another successful night in the league.
Indeed, and many thanks also to Upton G, our tracker. So, on that note, there we go. We're going to raid Randomania. They are getting close to finishing that race over there. Angry Larry and Jay Coper and let's see, who else? Eternal Newbie and Rye Guy. So that's going to be a great finish to that race. So, I think that's going to do it. So for all of our runners, Upton G and Sparkover, I am Game Boy F9. You've been watching Randomania 2. Please have a great night.